Shalom. I give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Wakakadash. Okay, double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, our elders of GMS. Okay, and salutation, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of the children of Israel, people of Negro and Indian descent. Okay, Israelite foreigners and Aqua that summon themselves to learn this word. You know, who make up of the faith-based Israelites. All right. This is a powerful statement here, which is scriptural, which at the time she didn't know it was scripture. Actually, she didn't know it was scripture, period. But this woman being a psychologist, they study the minds, the people to be studying minds and behavior of people, But she made this comment, which is so true. The Secret War on Black People, which I guess that's a book. I never even looked it up, if that's a book or not, The Secret War on Black People, or is it just a comment they made. But Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, who made a badass book, a very good book to read, it's called The ISIS Papers. It's a book called The ISIS Papers. It's an amazing book, man. It's actually a very good book, studying the minds of these Edomites and studying the minds of these simple-minded ass niggas. All right, the secret war on Black people. We do not see the war being waged against us, because we're sent out as watchmen, as to blow that trumpet, and we're blowing this word, this truth of the men of the Lord, pushing this truth out in the highways and the byways, is blowing the trumpet, trying to warn the people, man, trying to warn the people. But clearly you can see that they're not hearing this, or they don't want to accept the full truth of it. They just want to pick here, pick there, what sounds good to them, what they can accept or not, or if it can benefit them, if it can benefit them or not. But like I said, we do not see the war being waged against us because we don't want to and because we are afraid. And that's the spirit of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai put on these people, to just totally ignore what's going on, thinking it's just going to go away. All right, but let me keep going. We are engaging in behaviors designed to block out any awareness of the war, our true reality, all right? Which, again, that's all scriptural. And that's the spirit that the Lord put on them when you go into the word slumber. Going into the word slumber. Let me grab me a couple of scriptures here. Okay. The main one being... they're pretty main ones. But the main one I'm going to use here is what's that? Romans 11 and 7. It says, "What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have attained it, and the rest were blinded. According as it is written, the Most High have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day." That's powerful, man. And the word slumber there, I don't know what it is in the Greek. Let me look it up. Let me go into this here. Let me look it up. The Greek word for slumber here. This is actually kind of powerful. Because just literally what Jake's in, a deep slumber, man. Come on. Here we go. A deep slumber, man. But something's wrong with us. They're in a deep slumber, but something's wrong with us. Going out on them highways and the byways, laboring, I might add, laboring in truth, man. Laboring, putting our lives on the line for these ungrateful son of a bitches, man. Laboring, which is a labor of love. Week in, week out. Not just on the highways and the byways, throwing up videos, what you want to call classroom videos, or just so these people can learn. But what they do is they learn, but they use it for their own benefit. They use it for their own agenda. The Most High is going to kill these people, man. He's going to give these people a spiritual, literal ass whooping, man. Okay, here's the word slumber here. And the Greek is, I can't pronounce that. Katanuxis. Katanuxis. Katanuxis.
Strong's G 2659. Catonyxis.
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 Catonyxis. I'm glad I never smoked this Greek, man. This Greek and some weird shit, you know. So going into this word Greek, which is it says the insensibility or torpor of mind, stupor. All right, and look at this. Stupor means stunned. You know, stunned. We're just, you know, Jake and that's they've been seeing this going on and on and on, that to the point that they're literally stunned, like they're lost, you know. So they make no moves. There's no actions, you know. You know, they just continue on with the same old madness, the same old bullshit in that deep slumber. So in that state of mind, they're stunned. So they just continue on continuing on this deep sleep. And check this out though. The word torpor means numb. And look at this. This is what this psychologist comes. We do not see the war being waged against us because we don't want to, and because we are afraid, we are engaging in behavior designed to block out any awareness of the war, our true reality. You know, it says here, torpor means numb or be inactive. You know, and this thing that we're doing as being watchmen, is referred to as laboring or labor of love. You know, these people are just lazy, man. Inactive, you know, don't want to do nothing. Just continue on doing nothing and continue on with their everyday life as if it's just going to go away, man. You know, hey, the Most High is going to bring something to your door that you're going to realize, oh, you should have made some action. You should have made made a move, you know. The scripture says, he that heareth and that runneth, and, you know, but from hearing the warning, you run and you go warn others. You know, it says to be dull, stiff, or sluggishness, lazy, just simply lazy. And like the scripture says, what then? Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election have attained it. The meaning that there's some out there that knows they're Israelites, but ain't pushing the full truth. They're just doing their own thing, pushing their own. They got their own agenda. So therefore, you don't see them out there on the highways and the byways. Sluggishness, man, just lazy. You know, come up with any excuse not to do the true work of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai by going to the highways and the byways every week. You know, the scripture says, call it, and that make your election and calling sure. You know, and another one, insensibility. Listen, insensibility. Insensibility means the absence of moral feeling. The absence of moral feeling. And you can see that's clearly, our people have clearly been affected by the absence of moral feeling. They've been affected by that disease, man. You know? It says indifference or lack of physical sensation. You know, so this with the Lord blinding these people, you know, he just totally just cut their emotions off from it. You know, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is bad, man, and that's a scary thought itself, to know that you're going to be slaughtered and you're walking into the fire, but you can't smell the smoke, or you can't see the walls burning, you can't see the fire, you're just walking into it, man. You just walking blind, man. That's a horrible feeling to have. And that's the state of mind of our people are in. Let me grab me another scripture here. Jeremiah. Jeremiah. Grab this here. Jeremiah says this here. It's Jeremiah. Is it Jeremiah that I want? Here we go. Okay, let me go into this one. Jeremiah 6 and 10. To whom shall I speak and give warning, that they may hear? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken. They can't understand. Behold, the word of the Lord is unto them a reproach. They have no delight in it. Oh, so they're in that worldly state of mind. You know, in the worldly state of mind, it doesn't mate with the truth. You know, it doesn't mate with the elect. You know, so you find yourself you find division there. You know, each other looking each other in the corner of the eye. So you find division there. You know, so it says here. You know, well, Slaki, I wanted to look up that word. What's it going to uncircumcised there? What it mean by uncircumcised here in the scripture? Okay. Okay, I'm at Jeremiah 6 and 10. Okay, here we go. The word uncircumcised there is. There's the wrong one. Here we go. The word uncircumcised there is Ariel. I know I pronounced it wrong, but let me do this so we can get the proper pronunciation here. Oral.
Strong's H6189.
Ariel.
Arrael.
Meaning, Lord have mercy. It says uncircumcised having foreskin. That's definitely not what we're looking for here. Okay. Okay. Properly exposed. Properly exposed. So, to whom shall I speak and give warning, that they may hear? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken. Okay. Let me grab me another one. Here. Um, Let's go to the book of John. Brother John, St. John. Okay, is it 14? Ooh. Okay, it says this here. Okay, St. John 14 and 17. Even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not. In that world there, he's speaking to the children of Israel. All right. Because he's not looking for the other world, the rest of the world to see the other nations, meaning the other nations. Neither knoweth him, but ye know him, the elect, for he dwelleth with you and shall be in you. All right. So this is ultimately the Lord that's doing this blinding, pursuant to is it Matthew? Okay, is it Matthew that I want? Matthew's. Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon here. Wisdom of Solomon. Okay, Wisdom of Solomon. It says this here. It says this, 2:21, Wisdom of Solomon 2:21. Such things they did imagine and were deceived, for their own wickedness hath blinded them. In their own wickedness, the world, man, and the world and everything the world has to offer them, which is straight up nothing but wickedness, pollutions, abominable things, So, hope you're ready to find you next time.